Hey guys, today's stretch is focusing on releasing through the groin into the hip flexors and hopefully getting the psoas. It is a hard muscle to reach, but I will do my best to help you out. So this sequence is going to start by releasing through the hip flexor, and then we're going to slowly rotate inwards into the groin. So you're going to start by placing 1 foot flat, ankle underneath knee, one knee underneath hip, and we're going to just squeeze the glutes and draw the belly in, tucking the tailbone under. You're trying to open up that hip through the front. Once you've done this for a few seconds, you're then going to start pulling forward with that knee. We're then going to release, place the hands down and take the knee about half a foot back. So we open up that gap and again tuck the tailbone under, pull forward. In this slightly more open stance, we're then going to place one hand on the knee, the other arm up, and you're going to reach up and lean over to the opposite side, trying to intensify the stretch through the psoas. Come back up, and then you're going to turn your ankle in. So now the femur and the leg is pointing outwards, and again squeeze the bum and pull forward. Reach the arm up and extend again. Lifting up, and then you're going to pull forward more, squeeze the glute and extend again. If you want to, you can try and rotate that shoulder towards the opposite direction, and that will get another twist, but it's probably going to hit, you'll find, through the obliques a little bit more. From here we turn forward. You're now going to straighten up that ankle, and I want you to pick up that foot, squeezing the glute, drawing the belly in again and pulling forward slightly. From here we're actually going to swap hands, so your right hand is going to grab that foot and you're going to pull it across while using the left arm on the outside of the knee as leverage. So you're pulling the foot across but also pulling your shoulder across to keep yourself square. Pulling the foot, using the arm to stay square, drawing the belly in, squeezing the glute. We release and unwind. We're now going to move to the side, so hands down by your foot, and you're going to walk them out to the side slightly. You're then going to take that foot and turn it on its side, and I want you to push and reach, so pull forward this knee and push down into that hip, drawing the belly in and still squeezing that glute. So now we're trying to rotate, we're starting to rotate in to the center. If you want to take it further, take the weight off, walk that foot out a bit more so you have further to pull. Still taking the hips inwards, squeezing the glute, drawing the belly in. From here, you're going to take the load off. You can bring your foot back if you need to, and that foot is now going to come behind you and we're turning square. So turning to the side, 1 foot flat. We're sitting on the internal side of that knee, and you're going to pull through this leg and hip moves down again. From here you would then release, and we're going to swap to the other side. So again, if we're on this side, 1 foot forward, we draw the belly in, squeeze the glute, ankle under knee, knee under hip, squeezing the glute, drawing the belly in. Release, bring the foot forward, pull it forward a little bit more, squeeze the glute, draw the belly in. Turn the foot inwards, turn the torso square, pull forward. We then release, bring the foot straight, arm up, and lean to the side now. Always squeezing, always drawing the belly in. From here, we're going to come back up, turn the foot inwards, and still squaring off, we're going to lean to the left again. This is when you can draw that shoulder down if you wish. From here, we come back up, unwind the foot. We're now going to pick up that right foot, take it in the left hand to the opposite hand. This arm, right arm, comes across the front knee, and as you pull the foot inwards, we turn the torso. So you're leveraging this way while pulling the foot across. Draw the belly in, squeeze the bum. From here we release. We're going to bring the hands down to the floor, and this time you're going to turn sideways again, and we're going to pull forward and turn the foot on its side and push into the hip here. Remember, if you want to take it further, take the load off, walk the foot forward, pull forward again, foot on its side. Still squeezing that glute and drawing the belly in. From here you release, you bring the foot back. We turn the foot in, so we're squaring off now. And again, pull in that knee, drop into that hip, squeeze the bum, draw the belly in. Once you've moved through both sides, you then bring your other knee to the floor, and we're going to move into a frog pose. So this looking sideways, we take the knees out, knees in line with hips, ankles in line with the knees, and we come onto our forearms. Hopefully you're like me and you've got a slippery mat so the legs just move outwards, but what you need to watch is we don't do this with the butt, we draw the belly in, tuck the bum under. If this feels a bit too strong, you can come forward, point the toes towards each other and sit into the hips a little more. I also like to rock back and forth, so if you take the feet out or if you have them in, you slowly move back and you slowly come forward. Moving through 5 to 10 rocks before you lean forward and bring your toes together and sit back into the hips. Take a moment here to rest and then lift yourself out of the stretch